And then here we are, the HTC U12 Plus. Such a dope phone. Proper execution. Yes, HTC. Yes.
Es el fuego que yo conozco. Es el fuego que yo.
What is the deal, beautiful people? My name is Ramon. This is Lifestyles Defined. And on this channel, we talk about technology all day, every day. Today's topic is none other than the HTC U12 Plus. Where did this one come from? I really like what I'm seeing here. This is HTC finally not getting it right. I want to be very specific here. I never really asked HTC to knock it out of the ballpark. I always just asked them not to fuck it up. And it's so sad that that's where we are with HTC because they come from a pedigree of absolutely knocking it out of the ballpark. But a lot of their DNA was so dope. All they had to do was just not to fuck it up. And time after time after time, they just fell on their face. And then here we are, the HTC U12 Plus. Such a dope phone. Proper execution. Yes, HTC. Yes. First off, the design of this thing is, it's HTC. You know, they're not chasing Samsung. They're not chasing Apple. It's got its own design language and it looks beautiful. Particularly, they got something going on with a translucent blue. All right, so there may be some people who want to see the insides of their phones. I don't care about that shit, but it's there and it's dope. I like that there's glass on the back, glass on the front, and you know, it's a dope phone. It's a dope phone. They moved the power buttons, the power button and the volume buttons to the right of the phone. And what's interesting here is they're not actual buttons. They're haptic feedback buttons. So if you've ever used like one of the newer iPhones, it's that concept. So that's kind of cool. And then at the back, you've got the camera cluster with the fingerprint reader. But in the front, you've got this 6-inch display. And yes, it's a Quad HD LCD display. And again, I like that this is HTC through and through. Where you see HTC, you kind of always see LCD and not AMOLED. So I'm happy to see they're just like, guys, this is what we do, this is what we like, and here it is. So that's super cool. I stand by them here. In the performance realm, yes, they didn't fuck it up. It's got the Snapdragon 845. It's got that Adreno 630. It's got 6 gigs of RAM, 64 or 128 gigs of storage, expandable of course, and a 35 milliamp battery. Yes, I don't have to worry about this thing being launched with a Snapdragon 660 and like, ooh, you almost had it. No, this is up to snuff, and this is what we would like to see from a flagship phone in today's world. And might I remind, at $800, it's a flagship phone price. So thank you for matching the specs and design to the price. Good job, HTC. In terms of feature, of course, you know, you've got the dual sound, the dual speaker sound coming back for the boom sound. Something they pioneered, something I quite enjoyed from the M8 days, M7. So that's there, and it's safe and sound. Good. Again, they didn't fuck it up. They're bringing back a lot of the DNA things that make them HTC. A lot of that's in this phone, and I think it's dope. So that's their IP67 or IP68, I think. So again, yes, it's got the edge sense. All right, cool. So there's a gimmick. I'll give you a gimmick. Some people like this thing. So new this year to this version of the phone. Before you could squeeze, and that was, you know, a short. You squeeze the phone on the side, and they give you a shortcut to do whatever you want, an app or a system feature, whatever. Now you can actually squeeze, you can tap, you can hold. So that's pretty dope to see them sort of evolve that feature. Why not? In terms of the camera, there's 2 cameras on the back. You've got a 12 megapixel, just regular focal length, 1.8 with OIS, and then there's the zoom lens or the telephoto, whatever you will, coming in at 16 megapixels, 2.6 on the aperture, no OIS, and there's 2 front-facing cameras, both 8 megapixels, and their sole existence is to do this this depth of field effect that everyone likes in their selfies. So and whatever. Somebody somewhere is gonna be happy with that. Still not a perfect phone. There's three things that kind of stand out here. No headphone jack. Okay, I can live with that. Although I do walk around with some very dope over the air and just CAN speakers, so I do enjoy my headphone jack, but I can live. I'll rock with you on this HTC. No wireless charging, not a big deal for me, but it may be for you and others. And then the dopeness of the haptic feedbacks on the haptic feedback buttons that aren't real buttons. I think it's also a double-edged sword, because a lot of the reports of people who actually been using the phone, they say right now it's a little effy, and they're hoping that HTC can address this in future updates. But I mean, that's okay. Those 3 points are the only thing I can find against this phone. And if I were to go in a store and see this phone, I would probably purchase it because I'm a longtime fan of HTC from Windows Mobile days. And I believe that HTC was kicking Apple's ass in terms of design and innovation for so many years. And it sucked to just see them fall behind and just in all type of financial trouble, and they were just lost in this world. But yeah, I like what I see here in this phone. The U12 Plus is super dope, and I want to know the opinions of you guys. Hit the comment section down below and sound off. Let me know if you're rocking with the U Plus or not, or the U12 Plus. If you like the video, like it. Don't forget to subscribe. We have plenty more coming. And don't forget to hit the website. And off to the right of the website is a link to our store where we have plenty of new designs. We're selling LD merch. Helps you support us without feeling like a scumbag and you just giving us money. I hate that shit. But you also get something dope out of it. So yeah, help us out there. My name is Ramon, and I'm out of here. Peace.